Hi, welcome back to the Knit for Brains podcast. I am Alisha Gifford.
I'm Laura Brady.
And this is episode 24. And we are mother-daughter duo that talks about knitting.
Crocheting, sewing.
That's about it. We are here in Bradley, Illinois, which is 60 miles south of Chicago. And it is a Monday morning. Still morning?
Yeah, that's what I look.
I got here on time. We're good.
Yeah.
And we have a bunch of stuff to show you. But if you want to find us on any of our social platforms, all of that is it below in the description bar box. You can find us on Instagram, Ravelry, Facebook, and Etsy.
Yep.
Remember to subscribe. Big thumbs up if you like it. Always comment.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, well, we'll jump right in.
Okay, let's go.
Administrative stuff first. So we only have one coupon code right now, which is for Sparkling Seaweed, which I did grab her yarn just so I can, if anybody's just now joining and hasn't seen it before. This is two of the yarns from her. This one is Witches Be Trippin'. I love that name. And then Garage Band. Really pretty. Just to kind of give you a look at what she does. So that's for Sparkling Seaweed. And it is for 10% off until the end of November. The coupon code is all capital letters, Brains. Sparkling Seaweed. Alright, so that's our one coupon code. Should we go ahead and do the winners for the different things going on?
Yep.
Alright. We'll start with our furry friends, Cal, because that's been the one running the longest. And that prize, oh my goodness, if I can grab it. I've got a pile next to me. Is the cute little doggy bag. This is a medium-sized bag. And inside is the needle keeper with it. A tea. A meow notebook. What else do you have in here? Oh. A crazy cat lady magnet. And some little kitty cat note cards. So the winner, oh, I didn't show the inside of this, did I? Blue. I love that blue. Such a pretty bright blue. Okay, so the winner for this, which I'm probably gonna completely butcher, do you have any idea? We'll just say the initials.
CRMF Vance.
Yes, CRMF Vance.
Which is Courtney from Oklahoma.
She did a brioche dog blanket.
You must love your dog.
She put a picture of the dog. It was made from worsted weight scraps. And she posted a picture of the blanket and the little dog was laying on it. It almost looked like it could be part Yorkie. Yeah, so that was really neat. So, Courtney, contact me on Ravelry, and as soon as you do that, I will get that sent out to you.
Thank you to everybody who participated in the Furry Friends Cal.
That was fun. I had a lot of...
a lot of chatter.
Well, that one lady made, I think, a couple doggy sweaters. I was like, wow, that's impressive. All right, so the next one.
The 500 subscriber winner.
Which was the...
Green package.
Yeah, we'll call it the green package. With the Mothie and the Squid yarn, Freckled Whimsy project bag. There's a ball sack from Steel City Stitchers, some stitch markers, a couple, looks like some note cards. We showed it all last time, so. And the winner is?
The Bee and the Rose Knitting Podcast.
And her answer, because it was, what was your favorite moment? What did you like about our podcast? Something like that. Her comment was, as for what I love, I love your bags and your take no shit attitude. That made me chuckle. And actually a couple people put that. There were some, and I can't remember off the top of my head, that would bring up a particular moment, a lot of them having to do with you, and I'd be like, oh, I forgot about that. That's funny.
My favorite part was the wonderful spellings of my name.
Your name is a little, well, people say it's spelled weird.
It's spelled
That's
wrong.
my fault. So for the 500 subscriber giveaway, then the Bee and the Rose Knitting Podcast, if you can contact me on Ravelry, I will get this sent out to you then as well. That was a lot of fun reading all the comments and whatnot.
That was fun.
Okay, so that is all of the administrative stuff, and we can get into knitting. You got FOs?
Nope.
Oh, I do. A couple. Not a lot. So, you guys know I was working on my sock blank. I had made one pair of Halloween socks. I got another pair done. I actually even made these a little taller, even though I thought originally they were going to have to be shorties. This was really fun colored socks. So they came out really cute.
Why do you keep on putting it up in that corner?
I don't know.
No one could see that corner.
You know, I'm thrown off because the camera's moved to a different area right now. So that was my second pair, and look guys, I still had a little swatch of my sock blank left. So I got 2 pairs of socks, and not really shorties neither.
No.
So out of 1 sock blank. Go me. So that was those, and then I finished my hat. It's done. Didn't it come out pretty?
Good.
So I got that all done. So I was happy about that. Did you bring my other item I finished?
Nope.
You didn't?
Nope.
Okay, well.
It's not blocked. Why would I bring it?
I thought you were going to block it the other day.
Nope.
Okay, well, I had another item. I did finish the Two Sister shawl. We will show it on the next podcast, since she didn't have a chance to block it yet, so.
Phil got down all the Christmas stuff.
Gotcha.
And then said, go ahead, do everything.
You didn't make him put up trees and whatnot?
He put up a tree.
Oh.
Everything else is still in boxes and scattered on the kitchen table.
Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, we'll show that next time. That's all I have for FOs.
Okay?
Whoops.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep, go ahead.
I really don't want to put this down.
Yeah, well. You're gonna just show that since that was...
No, because I want to pick it up again.
Alrighty then.
Here's my hat. I'm calling it my jelly bean hat. I'm almost there. I'm about halfway.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Not much to say about it.
It's grown.
Singles DK, jelly beans, and the something de Uruguay. Menos del Uruguay. 100% wool. Single ply DK. In the jelly bean colorway. It's nice, it's soft, it's squishy, and I think I want to order a pom-pom for it. But I don't know which one yet.
Well, and you got to be careful about which one you order.
Exactly.
All right, since we're doing hats.
Because I guess they make alpaca.
Yeah, we found that out when we went to a knit store this week. Okay, since we're on hats, and here's the name of the hats we've been doing by 87 Cafe. Hinajiku. So, I started my second one.
Same color.
Same color.
And you're almost done.
Not too far.
You're further than me.
Yeah. I got a bit to go yet though, so look at my little sheepy from Ann Tudor. So yeah, I've been working on this off and on. I had to start another project too, so I just kind of go back and forth because the one project was hurting my fingers, so
I
I give them a rest and pick this up.
Picked up knitting one time the first week. I didn't want to knit.
So, yeah, so I got the second one going. And I put it in my Mrs. Brown's Christmas bag, since it's another Christmas gift that I purchased from somebody's D-stash. Because that's what I do. You're up. Oops, my hat pattern.
My fade sweater.
Yay! Oops, hold on, I'm gonna... There we go.
So, yeah. I was where the cupcake was, and I did all that and the ribbing and bound it off. So now I have to pick up all the stitches and some extra ones. I don't quite understand how to do that yet, so I have been putting it off because I don't want to deal with any brain thinking now.
I can help you with that if you want.
Plus, I'm going fading so that both sleeves match, and I'm just not looking forward to it. So, I have not touched it. It fits.
Do you have,
It's big. It's not fitted.
do you have two needles where you can knit them simultaneously? No. What size needle are you using?
Don't know.
Okay.
Six.
I probably have another 6.
6.
Because you could do them at the same time then. Okay.
Yeah.
Picking
That's my
up
only
stitches
thing.
is extremely easy.
I know it is, but the way that they worded it, I don't care for how they worded
Well,
it.
what I did on my sweater, because they did the whole, you just transfer those off your waist thread or yarn onto your needles. And then they did this whole thing about per inch, if you have this many inches, you want to pick up this many stitches. So I just looked at the bottom line of how many stitches they wanted me to pick up. And then I kind of looked at my space that I had to pick it up in and figured out my own mind that, and did it my own way. I didn't do their math, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah. No.
I just kind of went with it. Which it doesn't look like you have a really large area even to pick up stitches.
No.
So it doesn't look like you're going to have to pick up too many.
No. But I have to find the center and then pick up that many and then go all the way around and then pick up that many. And then there's a certain place where you have to put a stitch marker. I don't know. It's not that hard. It's just I don't want to deal with it. So I didn't. So
alrighty then.
It sat on the counter and it looked pretty.
And you tried it on?
I tried it on. It looks good.
Yay.
It's not tight.
Which is fine.
It's just a little looser.
Didn't you kind of want it loose?
I want it looser.
Yeah.
I don't like tight sweatshirts. I feel like I'm being constricted.
Yeah. Like you can't move around.
So that is that.
Alrighty.
My goal is to have that done by Thanksgiving, which is in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I think I could do sleeves in 2 weeks.
I mean, you could, but you also have work and you got to finish your Christmas decorating, and so yeah.
It might. It might not.
So my next thing is, I'm in a group on Facebook, and they were having this thing where, I don't know, you picked a number, and there's 10 people that got picked, and those 10 people got sent sock yarn and a pattern, and we're supposed to knit up the socks, and then everybody will vote on the finished socks what they like the best, whatever. So I got my yarn, I got my pattern. I'm not saying the pattern isn't good. I was excited at first because it was toe up, and I'm like, that's perfect. But I'm not doing this pattern. I can't. It is toe up. You have to knit them one at a time, which that was fine. But you're supposed to use 2 different size needles.
Mm-hmm.
One on top, one on bottom. And I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to use my one size needle, and I did cast on, and then I started getting further into the pattern, and I'm just like, this doesn't make sense to me. And I really was not a fan of the type of patterning that was on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I took them out and I picked my own pattern, which I just happened to see somebody post on Instagram, and I'm like, oh, and it was a free pattern, which I did cast it on, and they were too big, so I had to take them out again. So these socks are three cast-ons now. So the ones that I ended up on is called the Twisted Peppermint Socks by Julia Stangeland, Vivid Yarn Studio. So that's what I'm doing. So there's just a little cable detailing going down. I can't do this backwards, guys. Sorry.
Seriously.
There's a little cabling detail going
right
down.
there.
Yeah.
All the way down.
So
This way.
yeah, you were just as bad. So it's not like really fancy or anything like that, but I'm like, okay, I saw the yarn they used. I'm like, my yarn might be fine. My yarn. I got it. I unwound the hank. And right away I kind of went, uh-oh. Because it was one of those really big hanks. And it just looked messy. And I'm like, oh boy. So I started winding it. Let me just say, what a nightmare. So I ended up with this knotted mess here attached to a little ball. Another little ball. I had to cut it multiple times to wind anything at all. It was insane. Yeah. But I did finally manage to get a couple balls that I could knit my socks with.
Yeah.
I literally messed with this yarn for like 2 hours. It was a night. I was trying not to have to cut it, but I had to. It was a hot mess. The colorway is called Pressed Flowers. It is Victoria House Fibers. So, like I said, I'm on my third try here. So I used my normal sock needles, my Zings, in the 2.75s, and the sock was humongo. So I had to break down, and the only sock needles I have that are smaller are my Hiya-Hiyas, which you guys know I'm not a Hiya-Hiya person. So far so good. I've only got one split in my finger. I think they look a little smaller now, because these things were huge. So let me see if I can hold them up. If you can, I mean, I literally just started the cabling. Let's see, which way?
Side.
This way. So right there. And I'm sure once I go, it'll be a little bit more noticeable as it's getting, yeah. I mean, it's just a small little detail. It's not like a complete pattern, which I think I'm good with. So yeah, and I have to have these done by December 8th, which shouldn't be a problem. But knitting with these itty bitty needles was making my hands cramp. So that's why I got more work done on my hat than what I expected to. So I moved down to a 2.25, which was the smallest needle I have. So I think it's actually going to be perfect. Because originally, yeah, they would have been house socks.
Yeah.
Because they were big, guys. So yeah, I'm finally now happy with how that's coming out. And now I got another Ann Tudor sheep for my Progress Keeper. So yeah, that's that. Ooh, I got balls of yarn everywhere.
Well, I didn't want to pick up anything that I was working on, so I found the bag and I picked it up and
start working on it.
This was in it, so this is what I worked on.
That is so pretty.
I had a couple of hours free the one day. I didn't want to work on the sweater. The hat was in the car. So I was like, I gotta change the staircase on the needles.
That is gonna be beautiful when it's done.
So this is Changing Staircases shawl by Tristan of Dragon Horde Yarns. And this is the Honeybee podcast colorway from Arkansas Yarn Co. in her shimmer base.
Sparkle.
The stitch marker is from Yarn's Crazy Obsessions. It is a
That's one of my favorites.
sorting hat.
I'm not a Harry Potter prior person, but I love my sorting hat. I'm going to show you guys the yarn up close too. Look how pretty. And you guys can see how much sparkle Lori's yarn has. It's gorgeous. She's definitely the queen of sparkle. That is so beautiful. I'm not a yellow person typically, but I do have a skein of this because this is actually a really pretty yellow.
It is really pretty.
It's coming out beautiful.
Yep.
Okay, so the other thing that I said I was going to start, I technically did not start. Things happen. My cardigan that I told you guys about. So I did end up winding up to the skein, so I'm at least going to show you what it looks like wind up because it does always look different. And I'm hoping to get that casted on this week once I get some more work done on those socks. So this one is from Crystal Skies Hand Dyed. It is the September Fairy Glimmer Club called Garden Fairies. Let me just show her tag. She is on Etsy. So I'm getting closer. Like I said, I got 2 of them caked up. And I'm hoping to start this time. And that is in my octopus sweater bag. That's all I got.
Okay. Well, my last one rolls into acquisition, so
Yeah, perfect.
I am knitting Philip a hat.
Her husband.
So I cast this on, what was it, yesterday? No, 2 days ago.
When Friday we went to the yarn store.
Yeah, but
You took it out.
I took it out. And then I took it
so
out
you're not
again.
doing the ribbed. You ended up doing plain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I didn't know how to decrease with the ribbing so it doesn't mess it up. Since I'm not following a pattern.
Gotcha.
And I don't want to follow a pattern. I just want to do. I just want to
easy
do
knitting.
I want to do me, and that's it. I have a donut. Progress
That is
keeper.
so cute.
And I long tail cast on. Almost didn't have enough. That's my
Wow.
tail. That's left. I cast it on 97 because then I knit one and then I carry it over that way
to make the seamless.
to make it seamless. So
join.
yeah. So I cast on 97. I did a 2x2 rib for what, 2 inches?
Yeah, probably.
About 2 inches, and now I'm just doing a stockinette. I'm not sure. I think he would like more of a fitted hat instead of a slouchier hat. So
Yeah, I think so.
I'm pretty much almost done.
It's awfully short.
I mean, I have like that much more.
Yeah.
And then decrease. So I'm pretty much almost done. But like stockinette, this isn't.
You almost need
taking
to have
anything.
another guy try it on.
Yeah, but Dad's head is too big.
Al, he would be with you. Phil would be with you.
Yeah, I have no guys, so.
You don't have any guys at work where you can be like, hey, try this on?
No, I work at a craft store.
Oh. Well, I have guys at my work. You can stop by and make one of them, and they actually have normal size heads.
You got normal size heads.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a Malabrigo?
Malabrigo Rios.
In the Plomo colorway. And I got this on Friday at a yarn shop that we went to.
String Theory.
Yes. I was a little worried about the purple undertones in it, but you really can't see it too much.
Well, and her husband's colorblind, so he really won't see it.
Yeah, you can see it a little knit up, but
I think it looks of course, I'm a little colorblind too.
it's mostly
it looks
dark.
gray.
Yeah.
I see like a little bit of blue.
Yeah, there's a little bit of blue undertone, there's a little bit of purple undertones. I think that's
It's definitely not like screaming feminine. No.
But he doesn't like, bright colors, or he didn't want any. I know that he wouldn't want anything flashy.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to do black.
I think once he has it, he'll actually use it a lot through the winter.
Yeah, I hope. I don't know. This is the first item I've ever knitted him.
You're gonna give it to him for Christmas?
Yeah.
That's good.
I think
I think that's a good idea.
I don't know. It might be a little bit too cold. Maybe he'll get it before then.
So we'll go ahead and, you want to just talk about our trip to up north?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So we decided Friday we were going to go and check out, well, one yarn store.
We didn't care for it.
Not at all. We walked in the door. We're probably there for a minute and a half and walked out. We have more yarn than that store had.
Yeah. I think there was like small. 2 shelves of fingering, no indie dyed.
Yeah.
Rest was like your bulky worsted cotton.
Yeah.
We didn't need any of that.
So we went back out to the car. I was like, okay, well, let's see what else is around here as far as yarn stores. So we were like, what, 8 or 10 minutes away from...
Well, it was like 6 miles away.
Yeah.
So it was like a 15-20 minute drive.
Yeah. So we decided to go over to String Theory. So we did do quite a bit of shopping there.
Yeah.
I did purchase a couple items that I cannot show because they are gifts.
Yeah.
Let me show their card though. And they do have a .com. So String Theory. It was a nice store.
Nice.
They had, I feel, a wide variety of items.
Mm-hmm.
And not only yarn, but they had like a lot of notions and stuff like that. Should we start with the thing we both got? Because we had to have it.
Because I've lost like 20 different.
Knit Happy. It's a little sheepy. So it was really cute. I was in their little notion. Ooh, that's loud. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I know.
That's a loud one. So I bought some yarn. This one is just Malabrigo Rios. What's the name of that?
Cereza.
Okay. And so it is a worsted weight, which you guys know I don't typically purchase worsted weight. But this is going to be a hat for Alisha. I had found a pattern. I think I know which one I'm using. It has a single cable that goes down it. And I think this would be really pretty for that. And I just really, even though it's not typically my colors, I really love this color. And
I love that color.
Agreed. So I'm like, you know what? I'll make you another hat.
Because, can't have too many hats.
Yeah, so.
I saw somebody post on Instagram. They're like, I don't understand why I've been wasting my time knitting big shawls and sweatshirts when I can whip out 2 hats in a day.
I can't do 2 hats in a day.
Well, especially kids' hats.
Yeah, there's still more time consuming than what you think. Baby, perhaps. No, crocheting. I could probably whip out a good 10 of them in a day. But that's crocheting. Crocheting is a lot quicker, I think. But
it's not as pretty.
Do you want to show something?
I got, for the hat, I got a new set of Chigu needles. They're size 6? 16.
Shoot, I need to order.
And these are the lace needles, which don't have that curvy bump on it. Did you see that, Jack?
Mm-mm.
He posted a Instagram video and was like, why does mine have the curve and my other one is straight? Melissa answered. But I was like, because it's lace and one's not. I knew that answer.
I've seen the lace ones though with you mean like the little band? A lot of people like to use those for hats because when you're knitting in the round, they say that curve actually helps it just keep going.
I could understand that.
So that, as far as I know, is the purpose of that.
I could understand that.
I have a couple of them that have a curve in them. They were Chagus. I didn't purchase them. Like, I didn't go online and purchase them. I found them at a Goodwill.
Yeah.
So I picked them up. I'm like, I might use them. And for, the 50 cents I paid for them.
Yeah. Take them.
Even if I ended up that somebody else needed them. For 50 cents, here you go.
Yeah, have them.
Have them. Should I go ahead and do another yarn?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to, this is hilarious because does this look familiar? Very similar to the, well, it's got a little bit more pink. So this is Neighborhood Fiber Co. And the color is Shaw. And it's just 100% superwash merino. And I don't know why, guys. Some of the darker colors lately have been just calling and catching my eye. Which is good because it's going to give me a bigger variety in my stash. So, yeah, I just thought it was really pretty. So, I'm not sure what it'll be or when it will be something. We'll see. Your turn.
I bought a book.
She did. She was quite excited about this book. It was very affordably priced, too.
Yeah, $14.95. That's not bad at all. There's a few projects in here that I would like to do. Obviously, like, they used actual kits. They didn't use just scraps. They had, like, an actual...
Well, you have a lot of mini skein kits.
I have a few kits that will work. Some not. And most of them are not for circular needles. They're for double-pointed needles. So I just have to go and look and see what I can do. But there's a few that I'm excited about. I am excited for these mittens. Usually
if they're calling for double-pointed needles, you can magic loop.
Yeah.
So
some of them not.
There's usually a way of figuring it out.
Yeah. I'm excited for mitts because I've never done mitts and I want to do mitts. There's even a couple sweaters in here.
Sounds cute.
And there's a cardigan. But yeah, even because Sam has one too. I have
a mini set.
A mini set from Sam that I haven't used. So
you should ever look through a book.
I know. Pick something out for me to try.
All right, I have one more yarn that I purchased that I can actually show.
I'm actually thinking that hat, which has been
really cute,
which has been really popular on Ravelry lately.
So this one is Knitted Wit Victory Fingering. The colorway is Alternative Facts Rainbow. It's 100% superwash merino.
How many yards is that?
400.
Okay.
I just thought it was really pretty. Again, very different from my usual style. But, you know, I had to eventually get to the point where I'm not buying all blues or pinks or... because they all just start looking the same.
Yeah.
So that was another one. This is more of a, I would have to say like a sturdier feeling. Like it's not like the soft floofy.
If you use them, they'd be good socks.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like you can tell.
Or
like,
mittens.
It's nice. That would be really pretty as mittens.
So pretty as mittens. I need mittens.
Might have to think on that.
I want mittens.
Might have to be a pair of mittens.
I want mittens so bad.
Do I have to add that to your hat and mittens?
Oh my gosh, yes. I want mittens so bad.
So that's what we... Do you have anything else from String Theory?
No.
Okay. You didn't buy yarn from... Oh, you got... You showed Phil's yarn.
Phil's yarn. I was good.
Okay, so then...
I didn't buy a lot of yarn.
As we were walking back from the car, did you bring those things?
No, because some of them are gifts and most of them are the same as yours.
Oh, okay. So as we were going back to the car, there was a...
Vintage shop.
There was a vintage shop. And I was like, hey, do you want to go in there? And she was like, oh, I don't know.
I was like, I don't think you're going to like it, Mom.
I'm like, let's just go in there. So we found some funnies. We were hysterically laughing when we were in there. Those women probably thought we were nuts, although they were laughing with us.
They were laughing
so
too.
They have a lot of like signs and things with sayings on them that were just hysterical.
Not appropriate.
Yeah, not appropriate as well. So if there's children watching, you might want to have them leave the room right now because some of these do have bad words on them. So I got this for...
Mom,
what?
You gotta stop the... I turned off a podcast the other day because of it, because I counted it 10 times. I was like, nope.
This is going to go in on my cubby's above my, where my yarn's at. Look how funny. And they had tons of these little desk things in different shapes and was hysterical.
They're so funny.
Oh my gosh. We were laughing the whole entire time.
I was addicted to the hokey pokey. But then I turned myself around.
She loved that one. And then we found these enamel pins. We both got this one. How cute is that?
Phil's like, seriously, you got that? I'm like, yeah, I did.
I thought it was hilarious. Yeah, this is really bad. I don't know. Should I?
Yeah, you can. Just don't say it.
I'm not going to say it. Well, I haven't said any of them, so. Yeah, had to get the pencil.
I know Kayleen from Little Bean. She showed those on her podcast.
Oh, did she? Okay.
Well, I don't know if she showed them. She got them as a gift last year. And talked about it.
Alright, and then I got this handmade dish.
I didn't know if you got that or not.
Yeah, I did. Look how pretty it is. It sparkles, glitter on the inside. Isn't it
It wasn't badly
cute?
priced.
No, it really wasn't. And they had some bigger ones of it too, which I would have gotten a bigger one, but the bigger one wasn't quite as pretty.
Yeah.
Like it didn't have as much of that bright blue going around there. So I did go with the little one. So we had a ton of fun in the shop. We were in there for quite a while.
I got a gift for someone.
Yes.
And then I got
You got the enamel pen.
I got the enamel pen, I got the pencil, and then I also got a key ring
Oh, yes.
that says, "Darn, it feels so good to be gangster."
Yeah, so that was really fun, and they were kind of cracking up because they didn't realize at first that we were mother-daughter. And then when they found that out, the one lady's going on about, oh, my mom wears, what did she say, a tapestry vest and fanny packs, and I'm like, oh, okay. So we had a really good trip, and then on the way home we had stopped,
A coat factory.
well, it's not a coat factory anymore, at Burlington, to look at coats for Alisha, so yeah, it was a good day.
It was.
Next, because it's driving me nuts. Oh, I didn't bring scissors over.
Oh, well.
So I had placed an order with Amber's Yarn Shop, which I'm not going to be showing because it is a gift for somebody.
Oh,
But
I dropped my yarn.
included in what I ordered was a package. This is, please open on camera. One for you, one for your daughter, one for a giveaway. And this has been sitting here for a while, and I will fess up, I've really felt it up a lot.
So you already know what it is. So why are you opening it? You already know what it is. Why can't I open it? You already know what it is. That's not fun.
I don't know, like, I mean, I know what it is, but I don't know, like, what colors.
I don't know what it is.
For real?
For real.
Wow.
Gotta open it again. Oh, I think I know which one I want.
She's already ticking.
Card?
I was gonna say, let's show the card. Amber's Yarn Shop. She's on Etsy. She does yarns. She does, I don't know if she calls them ball sacks, but basically ball sacks. I know her husband has his woodworking thing, and he does like custom, like the crochet hooks and stuff, but she's going to start listing them in her shop as well. These are cute.
Okay, so we got Christmas sacks.
Oh, these are adorable.
Did you know that?
Yeah, they have a pocket.
I saw it.
I saw it on their
Haven't
on
watched the
their
podcast.
Oh, shame on
Like
you.
I said, I tried to watch one, had to turn it off because they did the whole time. So no podcast watching for me. I haven't wanted to do anything to do with knitting for like a week and a half, and then I get the bug where I want to do everything knitting.
Are you going to show them?
We got this one.
That's really pretty.
which has holly and bows that have gold outlined.
That one's really cute.
There is a Merry Peace, Joy, Cheer. Black background. And then there is a snowman with red hat on black background.
I was looking to see what the inside's are. They do a lot of polka dots. Yeah.
Polka dots. Polka dots.
Polka dots. This one was a plain one.
What? No, it's not. It's marbled.
Oh. Well, it's not polka dots, I guess is what I meant. Because I know they do a lot of polka dots because they were just showing some more fabric.
Which one did you want?
Which one do you want?
No, you go first.
You want the snowman, don't you?
You go first.
I kind of like this one.
I knew you were going to want that one.
Why did you want this one?
No.
Oh, you want the snowman?
I want both of them.
No, you can't have both of them.
I don't know which one I want.
One of them is going to...
I think I want this one.
Okay.
I think we should give away the snowman.
Okay.
And it's Christmas themed, so we have to give it away pretty soon, right?
Yes.
So go.
We can do, we'll do a thread on our Ravelry group.
Where you'll have to go over to Amber's Etsy shop.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
I'm having issues for whatever reason putting links on Ravelry.
Well, if there's not a link, you can still head on over to Etsy.
Yeah, I will try to put a link.
We know how to work computers.
Well, I was doing it all the time for our show notes, and now all of a sudden it won't work.
It happens.
So I'm not sure what's going on with that. So anyways, we are going to put a Ravelry thread up and have you go to Amber's shop and tell us what your favorite item is in there.
I need a bigger ball.
And, hold on. We will have that open for 2 weeks until we podcast next. That way we can get it sent out.
There we
go. So you can use it for Christmas. And they did the little pocket because they thought, you know, you could put your little pair of scissors sticking out of there, you know, that sort of thing, which is a good idea. It's really cute.
Then all you do is snap it shut, pull and use.
Keeps it all contained.
Yep. And it doesn't squish and flatten it like the covers were doing.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Those
Yeah.
yarn cover things.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put this one back into the cellophane. Because this is the one that we're giving away, guys. And it's really cute.
So cute.
Snowman. Little polka dots inside. Thank you so much, Amber. That was so sweet. It's so cute. So we'll put that in there. And I will also include her card in there for you. I've been actually looking at some of her yarn. I think I'm going to order something soon.
Ooh.
Yeah. I know you're shocked, right?
So shocked.
So yeah, we will draw for this on the next podcast. So I'm going to leave that sitting down there so I remember to start a Ravelry thread. What happened to mine? Oh, there it is. I'm all upset. I'm like, where's mine at? Yeah, you knew I'd like this because...
Of the gold.
The gold. Mm-hmm. That's very pretty. Thank you so much again, Amber. Did you give me back my skein? Yes.
Yeah. No, I kept it.
Oh, that's what I was wondering. So yeah, this is going to go into use right away. Probably going to switch my yarn for my hat into it. All right. Did you have something else to show?
Just the same as you.
What do you mean just that? Oh, okay. So let me grab that one out. Since we'll keep it in the family. Donna. All right. So this is her November club.
which I have to order.
It is called Fairy Fall Forest.
Again, would make a wonderful hat.
It really would.
I am all about the hats. I just want to make
look at the colors.
all the
the different colors in there. It is gorgeous. Again, I'm going to show you her card so you can check her out on Etsy. And then she sent me an Alisha. Yours is right here.
I know, but I dropped my chocolate because she sends hot chocolate.
Yes, for her clubs.
And a snowflake stitch marker.
Yeah, the snow, that was really cute. And then she also sent me and Alisha a card, which we should show because it was really cute. I want to at least show the front of it.
Yes, because she makes these. She hand makes them.
How adorable that is. I just love it. Yeah.
I don't know if it should be a hat anymore because we got a skein to go with it.
Yeah. Yeah, so she sent us a little sparkle mini to go with it because she had heard us talking about we don't have a lot of sparkled minis.
No.
And yeah, look how beautiful that is. It's gorgeous.
It's really pretty.
I really have not received, I've been very, very happy with her club.
Yeah.
A lot of times.
But your next one is what?
With clubs, you get them and you're like, I've been very happy, even sometimes when they're not necessarily something I'd pick out.
Yeah.
They've still been very beautiful. So I've been very happy. So she does have one more month of this. It is listed in her Etsy shop right now for the December Fairy Club. She did mention on their podcast that she thinks she's going to keep the, how she calls it, Glimmer?
The base?
Yeah, Glimmer Fairy Club, is that what it's called? That she's going to keep that going because she does not offer the Glimmer.
No.
Other than the club. And it really is beautiful. So I think she's going to keep that going. She had a lot of clubs that ended, so she is starting a Doctor Who club.
Yay!
Her daughter Amber is doing a Psych club.
What?
Because you know Psych, the movie is coming
out. Yes, it is.
On USA.
And Chuck is going to be the bad guy in it.
So she's doing a Psych one. What was Donna's? Was there another one?
I only see 2.
Okay. Because her Star Trek ended. I remember that.
Oh my goodness. Does she doesn't have 1 month of Doctor Who up. It doesn't. Yes, there it is.
She does.
Okie dokie.
So are you ordering yarn as we're podcasting?
Yeah.
Oh, I think Donna, she's ordering as we're podcasting. So you're doing the Doctor Who, but you haven't signed up for the fairy?
Oh, I'm doing that too right now.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and show you some more stuff. Are you out?
Am I going to do worsted or super soft? Super soft.
Are you out of things to show?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I'm buying one.
So my next thing is I got from somebody's D-stash. Both of them are Yarn Ink. I knew that would make you look. Because if you guys remember,
I love Yarn Ink so
I had
much.
one Yarn Ink that I really wasn't a fan of, and I traded it with Alisha.
That one's so pretty.
So this one is called Sincerity. It's the classic sock, 463 yards, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. It is gorgeous.
Oh my gosh.
I knew you were going to go nuts over this one.
I love it.
Yeah, this is the trouble I get into when I see stuff in people's stash. And the next one is called, what is this?
Spectra.
Spectra. Okay, that's how I was going to say it. It's the same base, classic sock.
Oh man.
What?
I like this one too.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
I just want all of Yarn Ink.
So that is very pretty as well. So yeah, I was happy with this purchase. Especially this one, I think is really, really different. Because I mean, I have ones with pink, but I mean, this has got, yellow and orange and purple and black, and there's spots in it that are, I don't know how well it shows up, is almost neon. And then the base of it is a real pale pink. Yeah, very pretty. So I got those. Then my Gilmore Girl Club came for November. So I have only one left for this. This one is, oh wait, no, maybe I don't. Gilmore Girl Club month
2.
No, it says 3 on here. No, this is the second one isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they must have just, this is from season 3, episode 9, A Deep Fried Korean Thanksgiving.
It's where they go to like 7 Thanksgivings in one day.
And it's called 4 Thanksgiving Dinners.
4 of them. They're like, we can't do it. Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
But this is what we've trained our entire lives to do.
Very, very fallish.
It reminds me of a taco. I don't know why.
You're a little strange.
It reminds me of a taco.
And then this time, the Progress Keeper by Little Bitty Delights is a turkey.
It's a chocolate turkey.
Look at that. Isn't that cute?
Because don't they give everybody a chocolate turkey when... No.
Chocolate turkey stick. Amanda knocked it out of the park again with her chocolate turkey stitch markers.
Yep. Also chocolate turkey.
Yeah.
The color base is based on the lovely flower bouquets Rory and Lorelai hand out to all their guests. So every single time they go to a new Thanksgiving dinner, they have this bouquet of flowers that they hand to the host. And that's what the colors are based off of.
So this was fun. It's another different one for my my collection. The little turkey's so funny.
Okay, order is placed.
All right, next
You show 1, I buy 2.
I have got. Oh, this was a Goodwill find. So you know, every time we go to Goodwill, my husband looks for books. In particular, naughty knitting books. He has not been able to find any more. But one of the last times we were there, this was like right after I think we podcasted, I found a knitting book there. And I knew instantly I wanted it because this author, I actually have 2 or 3 of her toe-up knitting books, and I've done quite a few of the patterns in there. So I went ahead and grabbed this too for the 99 cents. It's called Windy Knits, My Never-Ending Adventures in Yarn. And there are 20 patterns in there. And yet again, a very comical book. And one of my favorite parts, she has like how to be a badass knitter. And it's hilarious. Knit whatever the hell you want, whenever you want, buy as much yarn as you want, whenever the hell you want. I mean, there's like, and there's, throughout the book, there's like there's funny things in here. And there's sock patterns, there's sweater patterns in here. I mean, there's a little bit of, there's a cat toy. I mean, it's very random. Like, there's all different things in there. So, and like I said, I was familiar with her sock books. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and grab that. And let's be honest, for 99 cents at Goodwill, why wouldn't you? Yeah. So yeah, Goodwill find again. So that was quite exciting. I like that. With 20 patterns, anyone can knit. So that was good. I think I might be at the bottom finally. Yes. I've made it through all my acquisitions. So, oh, my leg. I've had my leg crossed. What the heck? My foot's asleep. You've got a hair hanging there. There we go. All right, so what we have left is I was just going to really quick, I know you guys know my Etsy store opened. You guys have been great. I've had a lot of purchases. You guys are keeping me busy. from viewers, from fellow podcasters. I mean, it's been quite exciting.
Yeah.
So thank you for that. I know last time I ran through all the bags I had. I'm not going to do that this time because I do still have a few of the ones I had left. But I do want to show you 3 of the new ones that I put that are in the shop. One of the other new ones I cannot show because it sold out, which is the knitting phrases. That will be back in the shop within a week, week and a half. I'm just waiting on fabric right now. So this is one of Alicia's favorites.
I need this. So
the
bad.
popcorn drawstring bag. And it is red inside, popcorn fabric on the outside, cinched. And this is the small, because I do make a huge one as well. I have not done that yet for the shop. But it is very, I don't know if you had seen this inside, it is very roomy in there.
Mm-hmm.
That is a very good size bag. And as always, the needle keeper comes with it. So that's the popcorn one. I think I only have a couple of these left. The other new one is also, well, a small. Keep in mind, my smalls are not as small as some people's. And that is my knitted stitches. Now this one is actually interfaced with a fleece batting. So it's a little padded. And it has the pink. And yet again, let me kind of pop that open there. Very good size. I know it's kind of hard for you guys to see. And needle keepers, which I do actually have some of this design needle keepers, some extra ones in the shop. So, and this is like a really...
Yeah, it's a different texture.
It's a sturdy fabric. Like it's really... We had that with the Alice in Wonderland when I ordered that. Because this was a special order fabric. So you can definitely tell the difference when you order them. When they're being printed versus what you purchase in the store.
Yeah.
They're definitely a higher quality. All right, and then my last one I wanted to show is my yarn ball bag. And this is the sweater bag. Like, same size as the octopus bag that me and Alisha use, but with yarn balls. And we do actually have some of the octopus bags in the shop as well. So if you're looking for a really nice sweater bag, I do have this one, and I also have the octopus. And these things are gigantic.
You see that the Instagram, the Wish thing is going on?
I did.
Did you see that's one of our friends on Instagram wants a sweater size bag?
I did not. You'll have to show me.
I don't remember her name.
Oh, crud. Needle keeper as always. I did have a bunch of these extra needle keepers listed in there. All of them have sold but one. So I only have one of the extra ones in there. And, you know, these are, which I have suspicions that's possibly why 3 of the same pattern were purchased, a really nice gift for like a knitting friend, maybe somebody in your knit group that, you know, a little remembrance kind of thing where it's not, you know, breaking the bank.
Yeah.
But something very useful and also something very cute.
Yes.
So, and I do have some, which I don't remember if I showed last time. I do have a limited amount of Notion pouches listed in the shop as well, which are always really cute to give as a gift. So, yeah, I'm really liking the yarn ball bag. It's so cute. And I do have more that's going to be listed this week. So just kind of keep your eyes open. We do post on Instagram with pictures of all the bags that are being listed. Yeah, I have a new Christmas one that'll be coming out since the Grinch one has sold out twice now. So yeah, that's shop stuff. What is going on with your hair? Oh, it's attached. I thought it wasn't
Yeah, you
attached.
seriously just pulled my hair. Ow.
You want me to French braid it?
No.
Alrighty. So, do you have anything else?
Yes,
Okay.
because we never discussed it. So I feel like we should ask people to comment below on an idea that I was having.
I was thirsty after all that talking.
Yeah. So my main goal for the next month or so is, get the sweater done and then get all of my Christmas knits done. So while I've been Christmas knitting, I've been thinking about maybe we should do a cow. And I already checked, the hashtag is not used. And it could be a yearly thing from Thanksgiving to Christmas that you could put in all of the knits that you gift. Doesn't matter if it's, a baby hat or another dog sweater or hats or anything like that. So it would be gift all the knits Cal. So anything that you knit between Thanksgiving and Christmas, enter it into a Cal and win prizes.
Sorry, I'm just making notes. That's attractive.
I know.
Okay, so you just want them to leave a comment on that?
Yeah, see if it's worth our while. If we get, at least like 10 people that want to do it?
Sure.
If we get at least 10 comments below saying that they would like us to start this, we will open a thread on Thanksgiving.
Yes. So we will just kind of keep an eye on the comments and see who's interested. And then if we do start it, what we'll do is we'll post it on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys know. She'll do some cutesy little post.
Yeah.
You always put little pictures and stuff.
I try.
And then we'll start that. So yeah, leave us feedback on that.
Yeah, because we didn't know if anybody would want to do it because it gets very stressful during this time, especially for...
Well, a lot of people, depending on like, if you work in retail, you might be working more hours, that sort of thing. Maybe you've already completed your Christmas knitting.
Yeah, maybe you already did. But, for those last minute people that are still trying to knock out 1 or 2 pairs of socks or pay out for somebody or...
Here's my thing. If you are one of those people that are ahead and you've done your Christmas knitting, knit some for next year.
Yeah.
I mean, universal things that you can knit are, hats.
There was a year that I made 6 scarves.
Yeah.
And I think we just kept on pulling I don't have a gift for this person. I got a scarf already knitted.
We've always had, and she gets this for me, I have trunks that when I make things.
Or buy things on clearance.
Get thrown into this trunk. So basically from a teenager on, anytime she had, a friend's birthday come up or whatever, she'd be like, Mom, I need a gift. And I'd be like, go to the trunk.
Go to the trunk?
That one year, your whole Christmas for everybody came out of that trunk.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do have a habit of picking stuff up like that. Even though we don't have, even with kids' games and stuff like that, I pick those up too if I find them really, really cheap. And even though we don't have kids that age in our family, then when they start like the Toys for Tots and, I'll go to Walmart and they'll be there, collecting for, Toys for Tots or whatever. And they always like, do you want to donate money or a toy or whatever? And I'll be like, oh, once I'm done shopping, I'm going to pull my car up. And because I used to just keep like the toys in my car. And the one year the guy I pulled up and I'm like, everything in the back. And he's like, what? Yeah.
Yeah.
I might have shopping issues.
I heard a bell ringer the other day.
But
it's time.
And it's just a nice thing to do. I mean, if you can pick up stuff like that for, $1, $2, on clearance throughout the year and be able to, donate, it's a good thing.
It is.
So, yeah. And right now, I mean, and that's the other thing, we have, and I'm sure most areas are like that, they have the winter coat drive.
Which I have 2 coats that I gotta get rid of.
And along with that, I mean, they will take like hats and gloves and stuff like that. So
Donate them.
Yeah, donate them. You
Is
know,
Leading Men Fiber Arts still doing their...
They are, I believe. Yes.
Well, it's not Leading Men Fiber Arts. It's
Dramatic Knits.
Dramatic Knits Podcast.
Yes.
What is the rules for that? Knit a hat, send it in?
Yeah.
And then they donate it to...
Well, you can send it to them, or I believe you can just donate it on your own. But you have to like post the picture of it. And
I send in my giant hat that I don't need.
For every so many entries into it, they add another prize.
Yeah.
So last year, I think overall they ended up donating or doing like 7 prizes. I think they had like 150 hats or something like that. Now that yarn store we went to in Bloomington is a drop-off point.
Oh yeah, it is.
So, and I can't remember how long that's going till. You can go to their podcast group on Ravelry and look up the details there. So yeah, and they do that every year. Every year they try to top the number that they send in.
I would say if that is going on during the cow that we're interested in doing, it's a gift.
Yeah.
We'll count
anything that you're giving to somebody.
You're not keeping it for yourself.
Yes.
This is a gift. Everything else is not.
Are you trying to say you're a selfish knitter?
I really am.
Yeah, well, you know what happens.
But, I don't know. Who knows if this is even a knit-worthy person.
I think once he gets it, he's going to be thrilled because look how like thrilled he's been with the stuff you've knit for.
Let's not even talk
Teddy.
About the dragon.
Yes, folks.
He bugs me every day.
I need you guys. So I said something to her the other day about, hey, you really need to finish that dragon. People want to see the dragon finished.
Nobody wants to see the dragon. It's ugly. It's a pain in the butt.
Let Alisha know.
Horrible yarn.
Somebody actually said in the comments at one point.
When's the dragon getting done?
Yeah. That they can't wait to see it, that it looks so cute. That it's going to be fine. So you guys need to let her know that you really want to see this dragon so she gets moving on it. And so poor Teddy has a Christmas gift.
He already has Christmas gifts.
Well, he needs another one.
He's going to get like 10 hats.
10 hats. You gonna do him one in every color from what's left over of
I feel like I should.
Family. Hats are good though, especially with little ones because they do tend to lose them sometimes.
He hates hats.
Really?
So.
No.
But I don't. It might be because of the feel of the hats.
Oh, that could be.
So knitting them in different fibers.
Mm-hmm.
He might like one of them.
Maybe. Hard to tell. So.
Anything happen? Exciting?
Exciting? No. I've had a sick rabbit since Friday. Yeah. She was not doing well. She lost weight, wasn't moving, was basically on her deathbed Friday night. We pretty much had said her goodbyes, and yeah, she pulled through. She was still alive on Saturday, so I took her to the vet, and I had all these tests done, and, you know, a couple $100 later. Brought the rabbit home with a couple of antibiotics, carnivore or critical care to force feed her, which it's not really force feeding her. As soon as you put the syringe near her mouth and she realizes it's food, she just starts licking and eating, and yeah. So basically she went from a rabbit that was almost dead, not moving, not eating, to she won't stop eating now. And she's feeling rather feisty. I had to chase her around the house again this morning.
And this isn't the first time that this has happened.
No, this is now the second time this has happened.
She just gets a bug.
It's, well, I do believe she definitely has a urinary tract infection.
Yeah.
which I told that to the vet because there was a little bit of red in the urine. So basically, after all the blood work up and stuff, they really don't have a definitive. They believe that she has severe infections.
Yeah.
So basically, it's
She stops eating.
continue with the meds. The doctor called me this morning. I was like, does she need to come back in for fluids? Because they did have to give her fluids underneath the skin. And I said, no, she's not dehydrated. She's doing really good. So they said, well, continue what you're doing. And we have to kind of monitor her weight because she needs to be up to at least almost 4 pounds. They wouldn't mind if she was 5. Right now, she's at like 1.9. So she's got to gain a lot of weight. It was funny because I'm like, yeah, Mandy's losing weight. Moo Moo's gaining weight. Like, what's wrong with my animals? So Moo Moo has been very jealous because a lot of time has been spent with the rabbit, medicating, giving food, that sort of thing. So yeah, she kind of sits at my feet when I feed Mandy, and we'll like just stare up, and then every once in a while she'll go. So I go to grab Mandy's medicine this morning and draw it up in the syringe, and Moo's like down there, ooh, ooh, and I'm like, it's not for you. And you really don't want it. And what type of dog wants antibiotics? She's all excited down there. So I did try to give her some treats. With having the 7 teeth removed, she just really cannot chew treats very well.
No.
So I found these little bitty treats that she seems to be doing okay. But she really enjoys it when people are placing orders with the Etsy shop because she's my little delivery dog. Every time I go to the post office with a package, she gets to go with me, so she's quite excited. So that's all really with me. Rabbit patrol.
Yeah.
Yeah. You?
I cut my hair.
They've probably noticed by now.
Like 6 inches.
And what's funny is I had 6 inches taken off my hair.
Can't even tell.
You can't even tell. Her 6 inches, you can tell.
Everyone's, while I'm getting the haircut, people are passing like, we love it. It looks so cute. And I'm looking at the floor. I'm like, it took me 2 years to grow that hair. Like, took 15 minutes to just slice it all off.
Yeah, my hair grows extremely fast, so.
But it feels good. I feel better. So, yeah.
What'd your husband think?
He liked it.
Oh, cool.
I walked into the house and he goes, whoa. And I'm like, heh. It's like, you like it? He's like, yeah. I'm like, score. Because I was like, he's going to hate it. He's going to absolutely hate it. And then, no, I like it. I'm like,
He doesn't have the thing like your dad.
he says I can't go,
Any shorter?
no, more like here.
Yeah.
He's like, no. Don't do that. He's like, you're supposed to have some hair, not, yeah. So, which I'm fine with. I don't think I'd ever go that short.
No.
But this I like. And it's easy, simple. I barely have to do anything, which makes life a lot better.
Mm-hmm. You just knitted hair into your item.
It won't be the first time.
Oh, I know. I'm forever knitting hair into my stuff. That's fine.
Okay.
All right.
So remember, if you were a winner, to get in contact with us. Remember to check out the Instagram, Ravelry, Facebook, Etsy shops. Remember the coupon code for sparkling seaweed, which is brains, all capital letters. That is 10% off. And remember the Ravelry thread for Amber's ball sack, which
We're sorry if we're calling it the wrong thing, Amber. I
we
should
know
have
it's
looked
not
it
a ball
up.
sack.
Ball bag.
Is it
Ball
basket?
bag.
Buddy? Wrap?
We probably should have looked it up.
Sweater? That'd be so cute.
Anyways, there'll be a thread for that giveaway.
And then also leave a comment below if you would like for us to do a gift all the knits cow, which that would run from Thanksgiving to Christmas. Remember to thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already.
And we will see you in 2 weeks. Bye.